You're stuck in a video game for 1 week. You can't use any cheat code, and if you die in the game, you die in real life. But everything you win or earn in the game, like cars, money, houses, will be brought to your life. Which video game do you choose, and what do you do? Imagine a chance to make your dreams come true. Could you imagine playing video games all day long and winning everything in real life that you could win in the game? But there's a catch. You would die in real life if you die in the game. What would be your choice of video game to compete for a week and survive life to make the most of? Today our Redditors share with us their opinions regarding the same. Star Trek Online. Just float around in my ship for a week, then return to the real world with a starship. Floating never sounded more fun. Sim City. Then I own a whole town when it's over. Whoa, man. Some Roblox Tycoon Simulator. 0% chance of death and lots of money without me having to really do all that much. That's a safe bet. Pokemon. This is the right choice. No possibility of death. Real life Pokemon. The possibilities here are endless. Can make reasonably high amount of progress within a week of time, both in game and in real life. And it's easy to farm money from unsuspecting NPCs. I'd like to join too. Minecraft on peaceful mode. I'll just go mine for diamonds and gold and stack up expensive materials until I return to the real world. You sure will be rich, buddy. I was going to go with The Sims 3, and I play with aging turned off. It's a setting, not a cheat, so fair game, I think. Unrealistically, huge gyms on the ground everywhere. I know where they spawn. I have the expansion with access to the free gym cutter. It would be so easy. I don't even have to sell them in-game since they're worth so much in real life. Add to that jogging everywhere in-game gets you very rapidly reshaping your body with no loose skin issues, and this is inexpressibly valuable to someone who is starting with the best shape described as 17 months pregnant, and I'll be fit, healthy, wealthy person. Hell yeah. Totally worth living in a cute but small box and eating free fridge cereal for a week. If I have extra time, I can even gain master level skill in something just by messing around with it for a bit. Also, if I gain skill in fairy abilities or magic, do I get to keep that? That's an all-in-one package for sure. GTA, because you never die. You only ever go to the hospital. Proceed to make bank, stealing and selling cars, and speedrunning the campaign, getting millions, then investing in stock, getting billions. GTA seems to be a popular choice indeed. Subnautica. I can chill in the surface level biomes, collect gems and precious metals from the area, build the sea moth and or the prawn suit to bring it back with me. I would take a risk and go with Skyrim. There's an artifact in the Elder Scrolls universe called the Skeleton Key. Now normally it's just an unbreakable lockpick, at least for gameplay purposes. In the lore, it's a key that can open any lock. But, as it's revealed during the related quest line, it actually can open any obstacle. Any obstacle, meaning it can, say, open a rift between Mundus and Oblivion, its primary purpose in the Twilight Sepulchre. But it can go further than that. It can actually overcome metaphysical obstacles, opening your mind to new ideas and abilities, allowing you to unlock your potential. Properly used, it is probably the most powerful Daedric artifact in the TES games. And of course, during the Thieves Guild questline, you hold the key for a little while. With some pre-recognition, you could probably get it sooner as well. I could use my knowledge of where some of the best items are to make myself much more powerful right away. Since I'm only there for a week, it doesn't even matter if someone is after me, as long as I can evade for a week. So, I go through the Thieves Guild questline, get the key, and refuse to return it to the Sepulchre, instead keeping it for myself to use in the real world. I can use the key to unlock any security, to improve my abilities, and speed up my learning. With the spells and other artifacts I earn there, like the Archmage's robes, which I can steal, I can do powerful magic as well. And then I can do whatever suits me. Nobody can stop me, and I can keep a low profile anyway. You should go ahead with it. Wario Land 3. It's a game about winning treasure. There's only one way to die, and that's the final boss. I won't fight the final boss. He asks you to get him stuff, and I'll just make excuses for a week. He can't do anything unless I get him the stuff. and I'll just get a bunch of treasure and sell it off later. Classic real life. Minecraft is incredibly easy if you are careful to always sleep at night so monsters don't spawn. 3 days is plenty of time to get some gold and diamonds very carefully mined. Could probably go the whole time without even taking any damage. Day 1, fully focus on getting wool for a bed and enough food and wood to last the next days. Days 2 through 6, careful strip mining, dodging any caves so there's no risk. Could easily come back with millions in gold and diamonds, maybe billions. You sound like you have the whole thing planned out. Warframe is the correct choice. For starters, it's impossible to die, as you are the operator who lives in the ship and is never in any danger. Second, let's assume that the main in-game currency, credits, is worthless. No problem. The second currency for trading with players is platinum, so sell a few things during the week and you can come back with billions. However, this does not even actually consider the actual priceless value of the natural resources found on otherworldly planets. If cash is your goal, you can auction many of these off for even more. Personally, I'd probably donate the schematics and the resources of most things, such as the healing discs, to medical research. Who knows, maybe someone can cure cancer with it. But this is still small time. Forget the monetary benefit. Let's look at what you actually return to Earth with. You arrive in orbit with an indestructible spacecraft. You have infinite time to decide your course of action, as you have a 3D printer aboard capable of building literally anything, but most importantly, food at no resource cost. So you have free room and board. You have unlimited internet access backed by a super powerful AI. Should you choose to interact with the world below, you have a stockpile of robot frames under your control to do your bidding. Even should they become destroyed somehow, you are able to print them again at no resource expenditure since you already have the blueprints and the molds. Should you desire human interaction, even assuming you can be tracked upon entering the Earth's atmosphere, landing somewhere remote will give you some time. Sending off an email to family to meet you there is also on the table. Personally, I would dock with the International Space Station and bring some real food to those actual astronauts. Chill there for a bit to see if they need anything 3D printed that is too frivolous to take up space in their normal resupply rocket. Speaking of space stations, you could also come into orbit with your own dojo, which is a space station of its own, complete with additional factories and research facilities. Maybe sell tickets for scientists to come up and examine the fusion power core to give the world access to free, clean power. Oh, and I'm definitely sending Nidus up to North Korea and hosting some restructuring seminars. Sign me up for it too. Forza Horizon 4. It would be super fun, and I would make tens of millions of dollars due to the glitches. What is your favorite video game? Would you love the opportunity as well? Comment your thoughts down below, and please hit the subscribe button before you leave.